All right. What's your name?
It's Officer Ensing, Sevierville Police Department, badge number 20.
Thank you. So you say I pulled out in front of you, but yet you stopped and turned around. How can you do that? And you be safe and me not? You make absolutely no sense, dude. You can put your glasses, you can do whatever you want. You can't answer the question, can you? You can drive how you want to, but I was just out there. You need to slow down when someone's out there. The cops get the wrong attitude in what your job is. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to serve the public, not harass public. See, look at it. You got all these cops coming and sirens going. For what? Because you want to enforce your will on me?
Lieutenant stops in for the enemy right away comes out there. Brakes in front of the right hand by brakes. He doesn't want his ID. I'm holding my stop him. He's failing for his ID. I told him I'm going to take him to jail. I got to break him. My lieutenant's coming to the other side. Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
All right, I'm Lieutenant Nichols, Sevierville Police.
All right, yeah.
Sir, is there any reason you're not wanting to offer up your ID to my officer?
Well, I didn't do anything unlawful.
Okay.
He says I pull out in front of him, and I did not.
Okay, I understand
But
that.
yet he had enough time to stop. He was in a pack. He was ahead in the pack. But he had enough time to emergency stop and turn around
Okay.
before. So I was not in his way.
Doesn't mean that you were in his way. If he observed a traffic violation, sir,
It wasn't
we are allowed to stop you.
What was the traffic violation?
He stands for failure to yield right away when you pulled out of the flea market.
So what is it? Explain that to me in
When you're
normal
coming
terms.
out of a
Right,
roadway,
yeah.
coming out of a flea market,
Right.
you have to yield right away to oncoming traffic
did.
both ways.
I did.
Okay, the officer said he observed a traffic violation, okay? So here's the thing. You
Well,
can
that's what
fight
he's
it in
saying.
court. You can fight the contest the citation in court, that's fine. But you do need to perform a police, give us an ID so that we can figure out who you are, run your driver's license, make sure you're valid, make sure you have insurance on the vehicle, make sure it's valid.
So you didn't ask for my insurance.
Well, he may not, but I generally do. So will you please let me have your ID, sir, so we don't have to escalate this?
No, because it's not a lawful request.
It is a lawful request.
No, it's not, because I didn't pull out in front of him.
Okay.
But I pulled out in front of him.
He has done
He had
a
all the
lawful
time to
request.
stop,
Okay.
and the people behind him didn't stop. No one skidded. No one did anything.
Okay.
So why? So how I pull out in front of him where I didn't give him the right of way? No, he was going fast. He was speeding.
Okay.
But yet he stopped. So
Okay.
where I don't
Still a
understand that.
lawful request.
I was in the median.
And you can fight that in court, sir.
Why
But
should
it
I
is
have
a
to go to
lawful
court and do
request.
all this bullshit for something that he just wants to do?
Okay. Sir, you've been informed. Okay. We don't want this to escalate to the point that it's going to escalate to.
We're code 4. We're not getting anywhere though.
Okay. If you'll just let us have your ID, let him run you, let him do what he needs to do.
Run me for what?
Huh?
Run me for what?
Make sure your license is valid.
So that's illegal too.
We run all driver's license on traffic stops.
I know,
Make
but I know what you
drivers
do, but what you can do and what you do is two different things.
Okay, well, we're
It's
going
not
to run your
lawful.
ID. It is lawful, sir.
Want me to read the Constitution to you?
Sir?
Want me to read the Constitution to you?
No, sir, I don't need you to read the Constitution to
Well,
me. I know what the
no, you
Constitution
don't.
says. I also know what state of Tennessee law says.
Well, what is law and what is legal?
Okay, the law says if you've been stopped during a vehicle stop and you've been lawfully asked to give an ID up so we can check the status and the valid to make sure it is a valid operator's license, we have the law and the right to do so. Okay, we don't want this to get to the point to where it's going to get to.
And where it's at?
Well,
Now you're threatening me.
No, I'm not threatening you, sir. I'm letting you
That's
know
a
what your
threat.
options are.
Well-
Here's the best option that we can give you, okay? If you'll let us have your ID, let my officer do what he needs to do, whether it's an issue a citation, give you a verbal warning, whatever he decides that he wants to do, we can get you on your way. That's the best case option.
But that's an illegal search.
It's not an illegal
When
search.
you run
We're not-
when you
we're
run
not
a
searching
license,
your vehicle, are
when
we?
you run someone's license, that's an illegal and unlawful search.
No, that's not
yes,
a
it
search,
is.
sir.
Well, your
That is
definition
not a
of it.
search. Searching a vehicle would be an illegal search if you don't give consent.
I understand that. I know
I'm
the
not
laws.
asking you to do that. I'm asking for your driver's license because we have to prove that you have a valid operator's license to be operating this onto a state highway.
Well, do you have any reason to think I don't?
I don't know if your license is valid or not, sir. I don't know you.
Well, he ran the plate.
Just because I run your plate doesn't mean your driver's license comes back, sir.
Really?
When we run a plate, all it shows is if you have insurance on the vehicle, if it's been shown to the state, and who it's registered to. It does not tell me what your license status is. That's a separate thing that we have to run. So we're asking you to please do that. We do not want to take you to jail today.
Well, go ahead if that's what you think you can do or you have to do. Do it.
Well, I don't want to do that. I want to do this very, very peacefully, easily, and be on our way.
Well, you're on the
So
clock,
you can be
so
on your way. I'm on the clock till 6 o'clock. It doesn't matter. to
no,
me.
the clock for a stop. You got 20 minutes to do your business.
Not if no. That's only if the subject's cooperating. You're not cooperating.
Well, my question is,
Uh-huh.
what am I cooperating? Why did he pull me over? Did he have a legal reason or a lawful reason to pull me over?
Yes, sir. He did.
Like,
He's saying you're on right away, which is a state and city ordinance.
well, that
State law
doesn't.
and a city ordinance.
Well, that doesn't trump the Constitution. You know.
Okay, what constitutional right says that you can't be stopped for failure to yield right away? What
I
amendment?
didn't. Well, that's his version of it.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So his version of it is to do what we need to do,
I asked him. I said, if that's true, why didn't he hit me?
sir.
Why didn't he run into me when I pull out in front of him?
Because he'd be in even bigger trouble if he hits you. It's our job to
But
observe.
my-
because it's our job to observe stuff, make quick action stops, make sure that he doesn't hit you or cause a traffic violation or anything else like that.
All right. You're asking for my license,
I am asking for your driver's license, yes, sir.
and if I don't give it to you, then what's going to happen?
If you don't give me your license and you're going to completely refuse everything, then we're going to.
I'm not refusing. I'm just saying, what happens if I
You're
don't
going to
show?
go to jail.
I will go to jail.
Yes, sir.
Not maybe,
No,
but
you will
will.
go to jail if you do not perform an ID and let me do our job.
Okay, so under duress, I will show you my license. I'll
I'm
display it.
sorry you feel like you're under duress. No, I need you to actually hand it to me.
No, what's the code say? Go read the code.
Legal code says you will hand me your ID. You will
Go-
send
go-
it to me.
well, then you just
I
tell
can
me- you
actually
show me-
look
you
at it.
show me
I
where
need to
the-
make sure.
No.
Here's the thing.
It says to display it.
Okay, I can't tell if that's legal.
Well, then
I can't tell if that's a fake ID or
why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because I actually have to look and be able to see the hologram.
Well,
I can't see.
then
the
they should
hologram
change
anyway.
the wording on it and say not display it, hand it to you.
Okay, that's fine. We can write you a citation just as easy as that way.
All right.
14.
Sir, do you have the registration and insurance for this truck as well?
Two things. Face your tongue down. And second, can you run it a Tennessee ID? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Sure. I'm not here to give you guys a hard time, but you know.
963-587. 095-963-587. And I appreciate you displaying that for me, sir.
The registration's on the plate,
Thank
but there
sir.
you go.
I appreciate that. Mr.
That-
Wilson.
Is that
Sorry,
the,
I apologize, Mr. Wilson, for not asking for your name earlier.
is that the right insurance card?
Thank you. Will you put all of his information into the CAD, please, for 53? I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to step back to this car for a second, then I'll be right back up with you, okay? I do appreciate you being cooperative and giving us this information, okay, sir? And I apologize for not asking for your name earlier when I walked up, okay? I should ask for that. It's better to address you that way, okay?
Well, that's...
Sit tight, Mr. Wilson.
All right.
Alrighty, sir. My officer has decided that he is going to issue you a citation for failure to your right of way, okay? You will be given a court date where you can come and contest the court. Citation. However, he is going to ask that you sign the citation. Listen to me. Just listen
No.
to me. Let me explain one thing to
I'm
you
not here to
quick.
contract with you.
It's not a contract,
Yeah.
sir. When you sign that, you're not admitting guilt. All it simply states is that you will come to court and contest it, or that you will pay the fine. If you do not sign it, you will go to jail.
Again, you're threatening me with jail.
I'm not threatening you.
You can't do that to people. You cannot do that. You're
can
threatening. You're
slide it
forcing
through
me
the
into a
window.
contract.
We can slide it through the window
Well,
and you can sign it.
Nope. Then take me to jail. Do what you think you need to do. You're being filmed.
think so.
You're on camera.
I
You know
don't
everything.
care
All
about
your
you.
actions
You're
will
on
be.
camera too with me.
Well, that's good. It's about time you're using them. Where's
That's a microphone. I'm
Yeah.
recording you. My camera sits in my car.
All right.
So, we'd rather not go that route.
Again, you're just. It's another threat.
It's not a threat, sir. It's what I don't want to happen.
Why would you force me to sign something?
It's not forcing you. It's asking you. You have
Well, so you're asking, then I reply. I
okay.
wish
but
not
you
to.
have options.
I wish
you can
not
sign
to.
it, be on your way.
Or go to jail, so it's not an option.
Yes, sir. You don't sign it, we'll impound your car, and you.
That's
will
a
go to jail.
government option. You can't impound my car because I'm not authorizing traffic.
Just get it off the call. I can see his picture. It's him. Yes, it's him. I verify that. He's good.
I'm not here to argue with you guys, but you know, you can't just enforce the law or your will. It's your will that you want to
It's
enforce.
not the will, sir. It's the law.
It's the will.
It's the law.
You're enforcing your will upon me.
I'm enforcing the law.
No, you're enforcing your will. It's nothing to do with law. Law has nothing to do with what you do. You're not lawful.
Issuing a citation is a lawful thing.
No, it's not.
It is, sir. And you get the chance to contest it in court to where the judge can throw it out. Because here's the thing, if you don't sign the citation and you don't promise that you're going to come to court either contest it or take care of the citation, your license is going to get suspended. We don't want that either.
So why do I? What's the importance of signing your ticket? Then
Signing is
I'm
a-
contracting with you, and I
It's
don't.
not a
I wish not
contract,
to
it's an
contract with you.
acknowledgement. You are acknowledging that you have been issued a citation, that you're not admitting guilt.
Well, I acknowledge that when you hand it to me.
Okay, but you have to sign it to say that you acknowledge it. That way we have a formal signature. Just like you sign your driver's license saying that you understand that you're being issued a driver's license with a Class David and a Class Operators and a motorcycle endorsement, that you're signing that saying that you understand that you're getting it. Just like you're supposed to sign a registration that you understand that you're getting the registration that's assigned to your vehicle. All it is an acknowledgement.
No, it's a signature.
It's an acknowledgement. It's a signature saying you acknowledge the fact that you've been issued a citation. You acknowledge the fact that your citation is going to be on such and such court date, that if you wish to contest it, you have to come on that court date. That's all it is. It's an acknowledgement. It's not a contract.
It's a contract.
I'm not allowed to issue out contracts, so it's not a contract.
Well, you're contacting me right now.
No, sir. I'm having a conversation with you. It's not a contract.
Same difference.
It's a contact.
Same
There's a
difference.
difference.
A contact, you don't force someone to go to jail under a contact. Contact is
giving you
mutual.
options. I'm giving you options.
Contact is consensual.
Okay.
And I didn't agree to any consensual contact with you. I didn't pull you
can't help
over.
that, sir.
Huh?
I can't help that.
Well, then don't say it's consensual.
I never said it was.
You said it's
consensual.
contact. Contact's consensual.
No. I said we're having contact.
What-
We're having a conversation.
What does contact mean?
Contact means I'm with you and we're having a conversation.
A willing conversation on both ends. Correct?
You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. I'm giving you options.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. And what your options are and what way we would rather it go to not bring unneeded stress or anything else to you or cause you any further issues or inconvenience in your day. That's all that is. Trust me, sir, we don't want this to go down a path that anybody else don't want us to go down.
I know, you guys say all the same shit anyways. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Are you going to be willing to acknowledge this citation when he hands it to you?
Nope. Well, I will acknowledge it if I'm going to hang on to it. That's acknowledging it. I acknowledge it. I don't have to sign anything to acknowledge it.
All right, I'll be right back with you.
Unless you're going to force me to. Just that better.
Address and the phone number. Sevierville Municipal Court. Okay? It's on the back for you. Do you want to look over this citation? You want to read it? And you're refusing to sign it, is that correct?
I'm not refusing.
Okay, well,
I'm not.
Sign it for me?
I don't wish to sign it.
Okay, here's that. Let me give that back to you.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to do, sir, okay? So we're all clear. I'm going to read what this says in red, okay? It says, notice that failure to appear in court on the date assigned by this citation or at the appropriate police station for booking and processing will result in your arrest for a separate criminal offense which is punishable by a jail sentence up to 11 months, 29 days, and or a fine up to $2,500. You also understand the above notice and your signature is not an admission of guilt. You do understand your court date, correct?
Yeah.
You understand what you're being cited for, correct?
Well, I dispute it.
I understand you dispute it, but you understand what the officer is
No, I don't understand anything.
Okay.
So don't say I understand it. No, I do not understand it.
I'm not saying you understand. I'm asking.
I'm telling you. No, I don't understand
How
it.
can I explain it for you since you do understand? Because I want to make sure that when we leave here, you have a clear understanding of why this is happening.
I don't understand. So that's it.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to explain it to you that way to make it to where you can understand it?
Nope.
Nothing I can say or do to make you understand it?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Well, here's what we're going to do, okay? I'm not going to force you, require you. We're not going to take you to jail. I'm going to write that you refuse to sign at the bottom of this, and then I'm going to sign it with you, just to show that I witnessed that you were refusing to sign this citation.
Why would you? Well, you're going to sign it.
Because I'm going to be his witness saying that you're refusing to sign it, so when I give this to my court clerk, and when my captain-in-chief want to know why there's no signature on here, I can explain it.
Well, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
You don't have to get. You don't have to get upset.
I'm not upset at all, sir.
Well, you look upset.
I promise you, sir. If I was upset, you would know it. I am not upset.
Oh, is that another threat?
Huh?
That's another threat.
What is?
How would I know it?
Because it'd be a lot different. I'd be probably yelling
See?
at you. I'd have
So
this
your
window
demeanor's
broken out.
Your demeanor's changing, and
My
that's
demeanor's
just
not
that's
changed,
that's
sir.
all awful. You're being a bully if you try to do that
I'm
shit.
not being a bully, sir. I'm just telling you what I'm
No.
doing, okay? So that we don't have to take you to jail, so we have a peaceful solution today, okay? I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm not upset at all with you, sir. I promise you.
Well, you look like it.
I'm sorry you feel that way, sir, but I'm not. So I'm gonna write on here that you're refusing to sign. Witness. Alrighty, sir. Like Officer Insing said, you do have a right to come to court and contest it in court. Your court date is set for the June 4th, 2019 at 2 p.m. Your court is at the Sevierville Civic Center. If you do wish to appeal this, okay, you need to follow these instructions and you need to notify my city court clerk by either phone call or email 7 business days prior to this court date.
Your city court clerk. Huh?
Yes, City of Sevierville court clerk. She works for the City of Sevierville, who I work for. Okay?
Who I pay taxes for? Yeah, I know.
Okay, I
I know how it
understand that.
works.
I appreciate that, sir. If you do not notify her, or you do not show up to court, or do not take care of this citation by either contesting it or satisfying it by paying it by this court date, they will suspend your license, okay, sir? Do you understand?
They can do whatever they want to do.
Okay, do you understand?
I don't understand anything.
Okay. I'm going to ask you one more time. Is there any way I can explain this, do or say, to help you understand it better?
I don't think so.
Okay, sir. I'm going to slide this to you so you have a copy of it. That way you have a court date and everything else. Will you please look at the bottom to make sure that you can read the court date? This is a carbon copy, and I actually forgot to
I
look.
can read it. It's all on the camera. That's why I got it
Fantastic.
on the camera.
Alrighty, sir. Will you be safe the rest of your day, okay?
All right, Nicole, Mr. Nicole.
Nickel.
Nickel.
Yes,
Okay.
like the coin.
Oh, Mickle.
Yes, Lieutenant Nickel.
All right. Okay, Nickel. What's the M?
Huh?
What's the M for?
It's my first initial, my first name.
Oh, okay. Which is?
It's Lieutenant Matt Nickel. Would you like a business card?
No. Yeah, sure.
There you are, sir.
Thank you. And do you have one too?
Say what?
Do you have one too?
No, I don't.
Business card?
No, I don't. I don't have a business card.
All right. So you're a SWAT team?
Yes, sir.
So you come break down people's doors in the middle of the night?
Only if I'm lawful
well.
to, sir.
Oh,
Only if I have a legal, lawful reason to do that, sir.
yeah. That's for anything, right?
Yes, sir.
If someone breaks someone's window, you can come in and... I was just watching a video on YouTube of some
Do you have any
family
other
happening it
questions
to.
for us, sir?
I don't have any questions for you. That's
Be
why
safe, sir.
I didn't pull you over.
Be safe, sir.
All right, you too. Thanks.